Morning, everyone. It's Jack Ollie's TV. Your post-watch, I'm sorry, it's the day after, this morning after, but I'm sure everyone went out just doing their own thing. So, yeah, obviously Leeds won, Tottenham 4. I don't think there's much else to say really about the game. Just another meek, meh, so just capitulation again. You know what I mean? Defending that you wouldn't even see an under-12s team do. Just an attacking threat again. Loads of ball, loads of just the start of the season. Just, you know, we went down with a whimper as the season's been. Just a pure meh whimper. Nothing, no fight, no nothing. Just Leeds United. That again, just Leeds United for the season. So obviously that's it. We are back to what I think we'll class as spiritual home, the Championship, because it seems that we're destined just to be in there no matter what, get out of it. We're back. And it's like I said, I mean, you know, you can live in hope and pray, but I think we've all known for weeks what was going to happen, you know, because the team ain't good enough and the club as a whole ain't good enough to be in the Premier League, and that's the top and bottom of it. And obviously, you know, that starts right at the top. You know, obviously, I think we've just seen the last weeks there. We've got an owner who seems more interested in buying another club or getting involved in the purchase of another club than actually trying to save the one that he actually owns, which, you know, is I don't know what you can say about that. You know, I mean, I know myself, he wasn't there yesterday. I think the only one, obviously, I think Kinnear was there, but again, in the programme, there were no programme notes from Kinnear. There's just, you know, as you say, the silence is deafening from them. You know, they've let us down. They've let us all down as that board. You know, it's like, say, you know, we can all say the players are not good enough, which we can see. We all can see they're not good enough, but it's not their fault. It's the board's fault for keeping these players and the acquisitions we've got, which are certainly not good enough, apart from maybe one or two. You know, it's not their fault that they're getting offered contracts, they're getting offered to play Premier League football when you can see the limits of what a lot of them and their abilities are, and they're nowhere near at the standard required to compete, let alone not only just compete, but actually stay in the Premier League. We can all see that. So we're down. We knew. I think we've all known for a few weeks, like I just said. But the thing is now is, what next? What next? Now, you know, if we've got an owner now that his mind's elsewhere, then what good is that to us? You know, for me now, that board should be in there having an emergency meeting this morning and putting some kind of a strategy in place, have a manager ready-made. But then again, that's not going to happen, because look, you've just seen the mistakes that they've just made over the last couple of managers since Bielsa. You know, and I'm actually not going to bring Sam Allardyce into this, because I think Sam Allardyce he were given an impossible task. You know, but obviously Marsh and Gracia have just both been disasters. So what next then? We've got to look what strategy, what forward thinking is this club going to do now? I mean, a lot of them players, a lot of the deadwood, you know, and a lot of the, what you call, you know, the servants that were part of the team that took us up. You know, their time is up now, you know, and as I said, it's not a criticism of some of them players, but the time is up, you know what I mean? Like Ayling, you know, you just keep him there just as a thing, but Ayling cannot be starting them out. He needs to change, as I said. I mean, you've got like Cody Drama at Luton, but I mean, Luton have just been promoted. Do you think Cody Drama really wants to come back to Leeds? I think he'll push for a move away. The big one is get Cresswell back. For me now, Cresswell has to be starting every single game for us next year. Just get him in, blood him in, because the kid is a proper centre-half, and that is what we're missing. Do you know what I mean? You know, playing with maybe Voba, if that's even if Voba stays, because I'm just looking now and I'm trying to think, you know, what saleable assets do we have? Obviously, the number one is Tyler Adams. If we can manage to keep onto him, you know, it'd be fantastic. But I'm not, you know, Tyler Adams has proven now over his performances for us this season that he is a Premier League player. He should be playing in the Premier League. And if I can see, if I'm being honest, I can see like some like Liverpool coming in for him, because obviously we can see that their midfield are all old age pensioners now. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, they need a midfield. I can see them coming in for him. You know, other saleable assets. You know, he's obviously willing on to. You know, there's going to be willing on to even Jack Addison. You could say another saleable asset, but there's going to be big changes, and there has to be big changes. But there has to be a proper strategy now put in place for whatever direction this club is going. You know, it's like I said, for me, it just seems like this board has fought for this relegation, and now they've won what they wanted. That's how it's just seemed. I know it's a ridiculous thing to say, but that is exactly how it just seems, that this board has just fought with the decisions that they're making. It's like, yeah, we need to get relegated. We want to get relegated. It's daft, I know, and you know, but it just feels like that to me, because of just the decision making that has been made at this club. So, you know, the main thing for me is they have to get the right manager. They've got to get the right manager this time now. You know, as I said, me personally, and I said it straight away when Potter had been sacked, and obviously the sack Jesse Marsh, if they've not even sounded him out and asked him, look, would you be interested in doing it next year, no matter what league we're in? I mean, I don't know whether that's happened. And I know there's talk there, you know, you're thinking of Brendan Rodgers, and let's be realistic, that's the type, we're not going to get a top manager. You know, when people was like, oh, let's go for this one and let's go for that manager, these top managers, like they say, that Arne Slot at Feyenoord. I know he's just signed a new contract with them now. But we're not going to get them top managers. It needs to be a complete and utter reset and start the basics. And that's, to me, start the basics. It's actually how you run a football club. The basics of running a successful football club needs to be just completely looked at. Because I think there's just too many things, you know. As I said, I'm not a massive thing of this 49ers. I'm not. I'll be truthful with you. I'm not. And I do think that since they came on board a bit more, I think things have started to go wrong since they came on board. Whatever they say is, you know, I do think that they wanted more of an American influence. I do think that they obviously were behind the Jesse Marsh appointment, you know, and they probably stipulated, yeah, we want him, you know, blah blah. You know, for the reason that it's good for selling the product in America, to have an American sort of around the place, an American sort of feel around the place, and you'll sell the products to the Americans. That's how I'm looking at what they're thinking. They're looking at it as a business, you know, yeah, to make money, which I understand that the Premier League is a business. Football is more a business now, but obviously to us as fans, it's not a business. It's our life. It's our you know, we've got a vested interest in it. That's not financial. It's emotional, and it's your heart. So, yeah. I mean, I'm just, you know, I'm trying to forward think now. You know, it's actually short turnaround. I think it's 4th of August now, the first game of the Championship. So this is why that board should be in today, having an emergency meeting and having setting the strategy for, right, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to try and have a successful season in the Championship and try and bounce back first time round. Me personally, I don't think it's going to happen. I just think, you know, and I'm hoping and praying that in another 16 years, but I can see that it's going to be a hard toil next year, because I just don't think they're going to sort this mess out in 2 months. I don't think they're going to get the right players in. I'm not even sure they're going to get the right manager in. And that's going to be that, to me, is the most crucial thing. Now, I know we all go on about these directors of football. I mean, we can obviously I just don't even like mentioning his name, but obviously he was just an unmitigated disaster, you know. And even if they're going to get a director of football in, that has to be one of the most important decisions this club has to make now. It has to be. I mean, you know, it's been a long, hard season. It's been draining. It's took a lot out of us all. It's took a lot out of me. It's took a lot out of everyone. You know, it's just been so disappointing. And, you know, you just, if you could look and try and look positive, just say, right, the club needs a reset. Now, this is the perfect opportunity now for a reset and for a rethink and rebranding, should we say, and just get an ethos about what Leeds United is and get it back to being something that we all love, because at the minute, I think we're all just, we still love them, and obviously because it's Leeds United and we love them, but I think that just the club is rotten to the core at the minute, I think. And I mean, I don't know, leave your comments, whatever you say yourself. And I think that this now it's a very important couple of months in the history of Leeds United, if you ask me. Or else it could be a long slog in the doldrums yet again. But this is just my own opinion. You know, people might think, no, we'll be all right. But this is just my opinion. It's just going to be short because, you know, that's it, the season's over. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who's viewed, everyone who's watched those videos, everyone who's commented. You know, we appreciate all your support. We appreciate everyone just tuning in and, you know, watching us and leaving your comments. As I say, we do read through them all. We take on board, you know, what other people say, because at the end of the day, we're just fans like yourselves that watch it, and we just say as opinions, you know, whether they're right or wrong, it's just opinions, and that's what it is. So yeah, all the best from myself, Tash, Oscar, all the rest that are involved in the channel. Have a nice summer, as much as you can. Go out, enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you again August the 4th. I think Tasha might be doing something with the lasses, like an end of season preview, and I think that might be it just for a little while, and then we'll be back next year. Hopefully we might have a few new things as well, just same as Leeds United. So big love to everyone. Still Leeds, aren't we? We'll still go on. Come on, Leeds.